Hey guys, how's it going? Dreamreaver23 here, and today we're going to be doing some on-air company manager flights, which usually I do over at twitch.tv/Dreamreaver23, but today I'm going to try to see how it goes out on the YouTube side of it. I know a lot of people have not messed with on-air or might not have messed with Flight Simulator 2020, but it is really nice. I do enjoy it quite a bit, and it allows us to do quite a few things in there and adds a career mode basically to Flight Simulator 2020. If you guys have followed me over on the Twitch side, then you will know that we've used it over there for quite a bit and have kind of built up a lot of our flights in the system. So we do own a TBM 930. We are playing on survival mode on the Stratus server, so it is a bit more hardcore on the survival mode. You don't get any kind of bonuses or anything like that. But I did want to go ahead and get that set up for you. So today we are actually going from, as our title indicates, we're going from KBFA in Michigan to KGLR, just a short flight there, and we need to pick up our flight there and go to KPIT, which is in Pittsburgh. KGLR is just a small little hop, skip, and a jump away. So right now we need to actually set up our, so here's our pending job there in KGLR. $16,000. It's moving 5 passengers from KGLR to Pittsburgh, which should be a nice little flight, a happy little flight. Let's go ahead and get that set up on there and get it set up in the flight sim. So currently, if we go over here to aircraft, we can look, and our TBM 930 is, oh wait, do we have a job for, I don't think we have a job for KCSM for our employees. Let's find a job for our employee real quick and see if we can find anything that's out of here. We can only carry 5 passengers. For our employee that we have hired, we only have her flying in the Asobo G58. Yeah, the the Baron G58. So there might be some drop frames and stuff like that happen. I do apologize for that. I am trying to go through and get it to where it does well enough. But it looks like we do have. Let's see, what is this error saying? Open widget. Error's not receiving data. It's healthy, no data. How can I go from healthy to no data? What is going on? Apologies, folks. I'm going to try to see if we can get this resolved. Really quick. Always errors whenever you're switching over from different ones. That just brings me to a roll help page. Really? That doesn't help at all. All right. What is the quality like? So it's only 1179 out of 4500, which is what I have it set at. Is it because of the We'll try to push on, but it is getting a lot of buffering, which is really annoying. if it's too bad, just say something in the chat and we can kind of figure out another way. But for right now, we are going to take this job at KCSM so our employee can go through and make this flight happen. That's got plenty of time in there, but it's worth 8,400, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. It's 411 nautical miles, carrying a couple passengers, so we will get that set up on there. Use my company manager, go over to aircraft, the Asobo Baron G58. We're going to set that up with prepare for your flight. And we can fill up the tank. Nice. It looks like this is actually sending 904 pounds of pallets over there. So we will get that loaded up, confirm, and fly. And that is going to KCSM. Michelle is going to fly that. Sleeping until 7:55 p.m. Why the hell is she sleeping until 7:55? All right, so we're not setting that one up. And I do actually want to tools. Give me one sec, guys. Actually, I'm going to be right back. All right, so I changed it over from the CUDA core using the graphics card to doing it with the processor, the CPU as a processor for rendering. So maybe that will go through and change it because right now the graphics card's being like stomped by Flight Simulator. So we'll see if that changes that up. And CPU is getting a lot more use. Graphics card's still good. So maybe that is the key right there. We weren't just able to keep up with it. Let's see. So while that is loading, for now we can see that we cannot get our person to wake up. So we'll have to save that one. I'll have to do that one later on this evening. 7:55 p.m. Wait, was that UTC time? 7:55 p.m. We'll have to see on that one. So it does look like we're doing better with the stream health on there. So that might be the key. All right. So since she's asleep, we're going to go through and set up our aircraft. TBM 930. And this one, we do need to go through and fill up our tank. Definitely. At least we'll do 85%. Because if we fill it up 100%, it might not be able to get full on there. So we'll just do that. And then also, guys in the chat, is the stream coming through a bit clearer now with having it set up differently? So right now we are going to confirm and go fly, and we are flying over to KGLR. So we need to set that up in game as well. To KGLR. And we are going to go KBFA in game. to KGLR. Again, this is just a really short flight. And we're going to go pick our plane, which we're in the TBM 930. Of course, they changed it so we lost our liveries, or our liveries, I guess, if you will. We put it up to 85%. Failures, no. What's going on, Ray Ray? We're getting some kind of small buffering stuff, but it shouldn't be terrible. All right, and then we are going to set this up to where we start off just at the small little bit right here. Navlog, 1,900 feet. I'm good with that. We're literally not flying very far. Flight conditions, live. Not go back, son of a bitch. Okay, it's still there. Yep. And then landing. There, okay. So for the guys that haven't seen OnAir, whenever it does start up on this side, it will go through and give us kind of a bit of information. And right now we're just loading up, letting it do its thing. It does make me kind of nervous that it's kind of dim like that. We go set up our autocomplete page.
Connection with simulator lost.
Don't mind me just hitting Alt F4 instead of Alt 4 because that's what I do apparently. Not the first time I've done that, if I'm honest. I'm so used to on my work keyboard, it's got a bigger gap. And so I'm used to that reach. So let's try this again. Go figure though, when your graphics card is not working at like 99% to go through and run Flight Simulator 2020, it gets excellent condition for the stream. I'd love to go through and have a like a separate computer to just go through and set everything up for the stream, like to where that's what the stream is going. Every time. And I would say we'll just edit this out, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave all this in for whenever the video goes live.
Flight aborted by user.
I'm getting a ton of drop frames while Flight Simulator loads up. This is a 1.9.3 update, and there was a list of like, hey, these might cause the game to crash. So we'll see how well that goes. Checking for updates. That took forever. I better not need an update. All I want to do is get in the sky, man. There we go. So we were going from KBFA to KGLR. KGLR. And we're starting off from just a small parking space. Let's get our plane set up. We had it at 85%. Nope, up here, 85%. Oh, we got our libraries back. Nice. Go with the gold and black. Good. End the waiting game. Oh, I wonder if that could be doing something. I just had one of them their brain ideas. Required. All right, go to flight tracking page. Yes, I know that. Eventually, we'll get around to actually being able to fly this damn thing. It takes so long to load up stuff. I need a 3080. I need it bad. I need it real bad. All right, we are in our cockpit, finally. Start tracking, ready to fly. Close you, I know. Oh, complete the page. Go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. Copilot's currently processing, turning on our screens and our TBM 930. So we'll be good to go once I get through and finish processing the before starting engine function. Did something else screw up whenever they were? Every time they release an update, something else goes wrong. We have no displays up right now, which we should.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
While this is starting up, guys, I am going to be kind of blinking out. I do have a something else going on. So I'll still be going through the process and everything like that, just off camera and muted. So give me a sec. Okay, so I don't know if with the new update it's screwed up. We have no avionics in here, like whatsoever. I can't get anything to pull up. So I mean, can we control this plane without any avionics? Also, was that lightning just randomly? Too bad I won't have any idea where I'm flying to. We're gonna see if fly blind. I don't know. We'll see. So, problem number one. We, have no avionics whatsoever. Let me see if I hit escape. Assistance. General accessibility. Graphics, maybe? Let me see if I apply a different, like, graphics update refresh thing. I'm gonna say, no, that didn't do anything. And there's like no backups on this plane, so there's no telling what your speed is. It's all electronic. It's also lightning randomly, even though there's clear skies. Yeah, that's just random lightning happening. Nailed it, guys. I think I was better off earlier with the Alt F4. All right, let's just my inertial separator is on. I can't tell how hot my ITT is gonna get.
Airborne time logged.
Ooh, this is rough. Bring our landing gear up. Fix our flaps. I do know that we need to head in a southeast direction.
Minneapolis Center Reaver Error 2 tree is is type Day or TBM 92 miles south of Kilo Bravo Foxtrot. Request flight following.
We need to fix our inertial separators. Turn those off.
River Air 23, Minneapolis Center. Squawk 0233.
I don't know if my co-pilot's even able to do that because we can't squawk shit.
Squawk 0233 River Air 23.
River Air 23 radar contact 4 miles southeast of Kilo Bravo Foxtrot Alpha, 2,300 feet. Altitude 9.66.
Copy River Air 23.
Anything for any of my instrumentation displays, lightning going everywhere because why not? And yeah, you know. Okay, landing gear is down. We are in we do have our flaps all the way down into landing position. We are still in some sort of formation for our lights. What are they at? They're still in taxi, I think. Have no idea how high I actually am from this. I'm just going to be landing on this runway so I can finish this portion of the flight. I know that this is KGLR because it's, I think, the closest airport that was to us.
Weed 240 at 8 knots.
Bring our speed back.
Landing time logged.
And honestly, not a bad
Kilo
ending.
Golf Lima Romeo, Otsko Co.
KGLR, nice. Okay. I'll just get off the runway at our earliest convenience and then restart restart again. Honestly, this might have to be a short one because I have to figure out what the hell's going on. Why so much lightning? I gotta figure out what's going on with Flight Simulator. I mean, not having any avionics in a TBM 930. If you're doing it with an Cessna 152 and you have all of your other displays so you can figure out what the hell's going on, great, gotcha. You kind of need them in a TBM 930, which is all electronic for the gauge. Like there's no mechanical gauges. It's all fly-by-wire. It's all electronic. So yeah, kind of need to figure that out. little bit need to figure it out. Kind of important. Looks like we are parking right over here. A little bit further. Sorry. All right. We're going to turn off all of our lights except for our strobe. Parking brake is on.
Engine off, time logged. End of flight, registered in OnAir company.
How do we do? You know what? We actually didn't do bad. We got no like hard changes or whatever on anything, so that's not terrible. So I am going to have to go through and figure out what the hell's going on with Flight Simulator. I don't know if this is something going on in the forums. I'll have to check the forums to see if this is something across the whole board, because the TBM 930 is one of the most popular planes right now. And if you can't even use anything for it, that's